over a year since we have had your water system shower spa. This is also going to give you that filtration, but you get to choose, do I want it with, right here, you can see that you have it with the handheld, or if you just want it just to attach directly to the shower head, you can do it either way. $29.95 over there, $39.95 if you want the handheld unit. But for this kind of price, now you're filtering the water that covers the biggest organ in our body, which is the skin that covers our body.
I mean, we just finished talking about the importance, as we all realize, the quality of the drinking water. But how about the water that we shower in? I mean, when you come out of the shower, is your skin feeling tight and kind of taut? And are you lathering on a lot of moisturizer? That's because of the chlorine in the water. Well, we are taking that out. Remember that one stage of the water filter we talked about, the KDF, that special electrochemical process? That's what's going to eliminate the chlorine. So what we've done, we've created a great shower head, but we've put the KDF filter in the shower head. So now your skin's gonna feel soft and supple, and once again, it's not gonna be tight or anything like that. Plus the fact, it is a superb shower head. In addition to everything else, it has 5 different settings, customer picks. As Alice said, you have your choice of the handheld or the wall mount. But let me just give you a couple of different, because you have 5 different styles, okay? I mean, you can have the fast one, you can have the slow one. Oh, is there any way, can we just zoom down to the, I want you to see the power. If you're wondering, is this shower head gonna be strong enough? Look at the power that you're getting from this. Is that incredible?
That's great pressure.
And that's just one of the 5 settings. You have all the other settings.
Is there anything worse than a wimpy shower head?
I hate it.
I hate that too.
I hate it.
Just kind of drizzles all over you, like, oh, this isn't going to work at all.
You know,
right?
there's a city that I go to about every 2 months or whatever, and I've never said this before, but I request the same room every time because it has a great shower head. I mean,
it makes a huge difference.
I like that force, you know, and
because otherwise you can't get the soap out of your hair, off your body.
Exactly.
Look at the power, look at the pressure you're getting. That's on top of the water filtration benefits, right?
Yeah, exactly, right. I mean, keep in mind, once again, we put the KDF in the filter. All right, and I'm going to show that right here. All right, this is the shower head. This happens to be the wall mount, and you have your choice of the wall mount or the hand mount. And all you do is just unscrew that, and inside happens to be the KDF filter. This is going to last you, like I think they said, what, 10,000 gallons or something? 10,000 gallons. So this happens to be the KDF, and then when you need to, you just take that out, and you can put another one in just like that. But that is the electrochemical process. That is what is eliminating that chlorine, so your body, you know, your hair, your skin and everything is not going to be tight or taut or anything like that. And here is the chlorine, the power of that KDF. As I said a little bit earlier, that is it all ground up in this water. Pink means there's chlorine in the water, but it is gone when it comes into contact with that KDF. And that's what's going to give you the nice, soft, and supple, and healthy-looking skin. And we can't keep these in stock. I mean, they sell out every single time.
Absolutely. I will let you know which one is selling the fastest in just a minute, but I wanted to show you. This is the unit that it's $29.95. This is just strictly the wall mount. All you do is unscrew the current head that you have on your shower. Look at all the adjustments you're gonna have in terms of being able to adjust that pressure so that if you want it just to be more like a rain shower, you can do that. If you want it to be more like a massage, then you can do it that way as well. So $29.95 just for this beautiful piece that has that chrome kind of finish to it, that's gonna look beautiful in your shower and give you that really nice, strong pressure for $29.95. Try and find that out there, but then to get the benefits, the added benefits of the water filtration, I mean, this is the day you replace it. But if you prefer the handheld, we have the handheld. It's $10 more, $39.95. You have 3 flex payments no matter which one you choose. But I want to, again, show you, if you only bought this because you need more water pressure, it's still a great buy.
Oh, no question about it.
Yeah.
Great, great shower head. Super, super designed to it. You choose the application that you want. There's a combination of the super vibration in there, the pulsation. Look at that right there. Look at the pulsation on that. If you're wondering about the pressure that we're talking about, is this going to have high enough pressure? No problem with it whatsoever. And again, on top of everything else, it has that KDF filter on the inside that's going to eliminate that chlorine. And the problem happens to be, you know it as well as I do, you walk out of the shower and you start lathering on moisturizer, and then you say, wait a minute, I just came out of a shower.
Why does my skin feel taut?
Exactly, and tighten everything. It's because of the chlorine in the water. And we really don't give a lot of thought to the condition of the water that we're showering in, but now you can control that. Now you can solve that problem by having that KDF. And once again, all you do to replace it, about every 10,000 gallons or so, you just unscrew the shower head itself, and inside happens to be the KDF filter. The KDF is all right in there for you, and that is what is filtering out that chlorine. And then you screw it back on. You don't have to take this part off the wall when you do that. You just unscrew it, replace it, put it back in, and you are ready to go. So it's super, super maintenance on that. And the chlorine, I mean, that's what's causing the problem, is that chlorine, and we are eliminating that. Once again, in this beaker, the pink in this water means there's chlorine in this water. We're going to change that. You're going to see the chlorine go away. Why and how? It's because of that special electrochemical process, which is the KDF. It is gone. So no longer do you have to worry about, oh, they brought me over the water filter too. I don't know how many we have left.
Let me give you a quick update. Okay, I'm being told that the Handheld right now in your shower filtration system is selling the fastest.
Wow.
The Handheld is.
Yeah.
Oh, the Handheld is selling the fastest. Okay.
Okay,
sorry.
that one over there.
And then this is the one that is the wall mount. So whichever one you want, we still have about 2,800 of these. It's the first airing. It's the first time we've had it back in a year. You're getting that incredible shower pressure. And not just pressure, just you can adjust it. You can decide, do I want it more like a massage? Do I just want it to be regular stream? But you also get the filtration, because let's face it, if you got chlorine in your kitchen sink and the water coming out of your kitchen faucet, you got it coming out of your bathroom, and it's going to cover your body with that water that's laced with chlorine. Get rid of it. It's so simple. It's so affordable. And we have it on 3 flex payments today. $9.98 if you want the wall mount to get that home, for heaven's sakes. Try it. See if it makes a difference that you can feel on your skin. Let me give you a quick update, though, on our water filtration, our clean and pure system. The black is sold out now. Okay, the black is sold out.
The black's gone.
Scoot on out now. The black is sold out. Final 200 if you want it in the white. So like I said, all those are going to sell out today. If you want the shower clean and pure system, this is your chance to get it. The filter is built in. So when I get it home, Bob, what do I have to do in order to install it? Do I have to put the filter in? Do I have to do anything?
No, it'll already be in there. You just put the filter, see, it fits right in here. So that's a great question. I'm glad you brought that up. It you know, has installation the standard way, okay? Standard way of installation of any shower head. And I'll show that right there. You go right there. So you just screw that on the pipe, okay? And then there's the KDF, and you simply put the cartridge right there. You put that right inside, and then you're ready to go, just like that, very, very easily. This is the wall mount. You would have the same application for the Handheld.
For the Handheld, which is selling the fastest right now. So we get 10,000 gallons.
10,000 gallons.
How long should I anticipate that lasts?
You know, everybody takes different. Amount of showers, all right. But I would say on average, maybe 6-7 months, something like that, 5 or 6 months. And you'll notice the pressure will start to decrease a little bit, and that will be a good sign that it's time to change it out. And all you're replacing is just that KDF in that, right there.
Simple.
That's it.
Simple and easy. All right, again, the wall mount, $29.95. The Handheld is going to be $39.95, and they both come in that chrome color. Fabulous. Oh,